This is Deep Dive Podcast. I'm your host, Gamer D. We are going to talk about Detroit is back, baby. So the Detroit Pistons they proved me wrong. So my prediction, I never posted it, but my prediction was they're gonna make it to the playing tournament, and then like, and then I was gonna say like, oh, okay, if they win or lose, it didn't matter. That's some progress. But you know what? I feel like the Pistons be like, Anton, don't do that to us. We are gonna make it to the playoff this year, and then they did. They did. Yeah, yeah, they did. And then here I'm gonna explain why I didn't post a lot of Pistons content last year, and then even this year. So basically, just basically last year, that like 28 game losing streak or 29 game losing streak, that really like that really screwed me up right there. I was like, dang. I'm not feeling like a Pistons right now. I still watch them. Um, I was still support them no matter what. I was just like, man, I probably need to take a long break for this. And then, you know, I just took a long break. I actually did have the video idea for it, like the when they got like Joe Harris and Monte Morris, but I just never did it. And then I was thinking, now I'm thinking, um, uh, I, I was thankful for doing it because of Joe Harris. Um, he he wasn't good. I was expecting a lot from him. I was like, oh man, Joe Harris is gonna be here, and we got Cash. That's it. We got rid of Cass, and then we got Joe Harris. I was like, oh, that's some stealing right there, man. But no, he wasn't the same, and I honestly just found out like probably like 2 or 3 months ago that like he wasn't the same player. I was like, oh my god. I had this whole video idea of like talking about Joe Harris, so excited, and then I'll be like, oh, but Monte Williams, oh no, Monte Morris, sorry. I was honestly, I was, I heard things about him, and I was like, I was excited to see him, but he dealt with a lot of things, like he dealt with injuries, and then I think we waived him last year, and then now I saw him. He's been playing good. So I'm be like, oh dang, Monte Morris. He's good though, Monte Morris. But yeah. Um, Besides that, I'm gonna talk about the new addition. So yeah, so we got Tim Hardaway Jr., Malik Beasley, Tobias Harris, and then Ron Hollins. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about Tim Hardaway Jr. first because I was wrong about Tim Hardaway Jr. because I was a little bit scared when we got him because we just traded who was it, Quentin? No, no, sorry, not Quentin. Um, Quentin Grimes. Oh yeah, it was Quentin Grimes. Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry, Quentin Grimes. I was thinking about Quentin Post for a second. That's why I was thinking. But yeah, Quentin Grimes, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Don't tell me this is gonna be like another Joe Harris thing. And then no, it wasn't. Tim Hardaway is playing good. I love to see it. Of King Kosh, honestly. But yeah, Tim Hardaway. The only issue with me with Tim Hardaway Jr. is that sometimes he just do like Curry range shots. Like I don't know why he just pull up from deep, and I'll be like, oh my gosh. And then sometimes it goes in. I'll be like, oh okay, okay, all right. Tim Hardaway Jr. You can do that. I don't know. I didn't know. But yeah, just yeah. But he does other things like doing charge and then playing defense. I love to see Tim Hardaway Jr. doing that, and I like seeing his dad. Like he doesn't have like the most plainest facial reaction. I was just dang, Tim Hardaway Jr. Man, I don't know, but yeah, Tobias Harris. Love to see. He's a former Pistons. I remember him before the Blake Griffin era with Andre Drummond and Reggie Jackson and KCP. Yep. Oh my gosh, man. But yeah, but Malik Beasley, man, Malik Beasley, that's a big thumbs up right there. Love that addition of Malik Beasley. He is like the best signing I ever seen from like Pistons. My gosh, Malik Beasley, he goes crazy though. he goes crazy. I love to see Malik Beasley, honestly. Seeing him shooting and doing the shimmy, man, that's go crazy though. Yeah, and then the new additions too, like the new general manager. I don't know what his name yet. Maybe in a couple of months or a couple of years, I honestly will memorize it. And then the new head coach, JB Bickerstaff. Love to see the coach, man. And he brought the energy to the Pistons. He brought the culture and that other stuff in there. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about my favorite players too now. Um, so first, definitely Malik Beasley. He does the see me. I know I already talked about it. He does the see me, and then man, the shooting freeze. Man, he made what's it called? He's breaking records right now too. I think. My God, he's shooting so much freeze. I love the energy he runs too, and then just man, I love the signing though. I wish, I I definitely wish that we would keep him for like the long, very long time. So like, man, I'm just so happy to see Malik Beasley as a Pistons. And then my other favorite, man, I need to say it, Isaiah Stewart, Beef Stew, man. He brings that bad boy mentality back, man. That you can't mess with me, Isaiah Stewart, man. Like I know his reputation, but man, he blocks shots. He's not scared to get posterized. He bring that like he bring that energy too, man. Man, he's a different person, man. Love to see Isaiah Stewart. Love to see that. Okay, and then third, Jalen Duran, man. The only reason why is he's my favorite player. I keep seeing like Kate Cunningham lobbing it to him, and then he just dunks it. And he hangs in the rim, man, and then he hypes out the crowd. He's like, "Hey, one," and something like that. Man, Jalen Duran, and then he have that, man. He have like the muscles too, man, and he flex too. Man, I love it. Love to see it. And then my my other number three. Um, so this is gonna be like a tied. I'm gonna put Asar Thompson and Ron Hollins. So basically, with Asar, he's just explosive though. Like he plays really good defense and he's explosive. He can dunk the ball. He plays really good defense. I love to see that. And then with Ron Hollins, man, he brings that energy off the bench. He does all the dirty work, and then yeah, and then he does like all the dirty work, and then what the other stuff? Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap all up in my head right now. Yeah, he just like brings it all the energy basically. I love to see that, and then he hypes up the crowd too. Man, love it. I love to see that, man. Love to see that. Okay, and then if you all know, like they will face off the New York Knicks. I think this is gonna be a interesting game because you know the New York Knicks, right? They have Brunson, they have Anthony Towns, they have Mitchell Robinson, they have OG Nameobi. Um, it it's gonna be interesting. Um, like y'all know what I'm gonna pick the Pistons definitely Detroit, but yeah, I think this is gonna be a tough game for the Pistons and New York. You know, I think Pistons will be like the more aggressive team because the Knicks they make it to the playoff a lot. And then with the Pistons, right? The last time the Pistons make it is like 2018, when Blake Griffin was here. So yeah, I definitely think the Pistons will be aggressive and that stuff. Um, I'm not sure, right? Like if they get eliminated, I'm not gonna be mad. If they win, I'd be so happy, man. I'd be so happy. I'm gonna spiral. Yeah. And then okay, my prediction, right? Uh, I said it, but no, I didn't even say it. But I said like if the Pistons lose, and I'm not gonna be mad. But my prediction, all right, is Pistons in six. Pistons in six. I don't know why. I'm just thinking about Pistons in six. I want them to win in their um, home court. I want to see like the fans' reaction. They're celebrating. You know what? If the Pistons win in Game Six, and then Malik Beasley do the semi, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, man! I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna be so hyped. I'm gonna like, I'm gonna cry maybe. I might cry, yes, man. But if you ask me like, Anton, what's your unrealistic prediction for the Pistons? Pistons in four. They gonna split New York, man. If that happens, man, I'd be like, what in the world just happened, man? There's something in the water. Something in the water, maybe, man. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's it for this podcast. If you guys like this podcast, hit the like button. And if you're a new person, hit subscribe button. And yeah, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.